This is episode...
This is a story of a girl who cried a river and drowned the whole world.
Episode 30, otherwise known as... Hey, Mikey, I got a joke for you that fits... Hey, Mikey, I got a joke for you that fits right in with today's podcast subject. Well, sort of. What do you do if you find a big snake curled up in your toilet bowl?
Don't use your toilet.
I don't know, but I would strongly suggest waiting until he's finished.
Taking a little snaky poo.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to episode 30 of Mr. Robin's Hood podcast, another of our in-between episodes. This one today is titled Snakes in the Toilet.
And I don't care. Just kidding, because everybody cares. I'm pretty sure.
99 problems and a snake in my toilet.
It's definitely one of those.
This was originally published in my Cosmic City blog under the title, Where is Siam, Oklahoma? Right next to Lebanon, Oklahoma, of course, on May 30th of 2016. I'm Robin Hohweiler, or Mr. Robin to you, a card-carrying ophiophobic.
Does that mean you're afraid of snakes?
Yeah. I'm joined, as always, by Mikel Mauree Robinson, also known in the podcast uni as Mikey-on-the-Mic. She is best known for being almost as much fun as watching a woman trying to pee standing up in a men's restroom urinal. Well, let me try it.
What?
She is...
Make sure you say what?
Yeah.
She is best known for being almost as much fun as watching a woman trying to pee standing up in a men's restroom urinal. Almost as much fun.
You know what's funny about that is I was probably that woman doing that with my sheepy. So bring it on, Mr. Robin. I actually don't have a sheepy. I want one though.
Oh, is that thing?
Yeah, you can.
Direct?
Yeah, you can pee standing up.
Why
it's
would I?
magical.
Okay.
Because there was commercials for it. I mean, it was a whole thing for a minute.
Okay. Since this,
I know how you like to browse the internet for weirdness and oddities and paranoia.
Well, that's true. Since this was back in my Hunter Thompson phase, I'll offer a bit of context. This post was made just before Cousin Fred and I traveled to California to cover politics for a magazine. In this case, it was Southern Living. So that's the reference to that toward the end. Here we go. Happy Monday. I'm happy to be here and proud to serve, which reminds me, it's Memorial Day. Be sure to attend any one of several observations done by the VFW or American Legion where you live. Although I'm a dues-paying member of the VFW,
I never go.
I'm ashamed. I never go. I'm ashamed to tell you that I have yet to attend a meeting. It's tough to do that. What with the weekly meetings of the Pathetic Order of the Jackrabbit original chapter being on the same nights. Actually, the POJ...
I can't believe you would choose the Pathetic Order of the Jackrabbit over the VFW. Your priorities suck.
Actually,
Enough said.
Actually, the POJOC meetings are really nothing more than an excuse to sit around a table playing cards, telling lies, and drinking in the winter, and sitting around the old outdoor fire pit telling lies and drinking every other season.
You and telling lies.
Besides,
Really?
Besides,
Besides what?
attending meetings at the VFW means I have to make another trip into Cosmic City, where the police are handing out tickets to raise revenue for the city so they can buy more ticket writing books. It's a vicious cycle, people.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to be a part of that.
And speaking of vicious cycles, okay, not so much. I really need to work on my segue.
Yes, please. Practice.
Of all the things there are to worry about living in this great state, and there's a lot of them, wild-eyed, batshit crazy legislators, cranky, inept governors, and
psychotic museum directors.
Well, there is that. And ODOT that seems bent on paving over farmland. Let them eat gravel. Oh, and then there's the tornadoes, freak hailstorms, rabid skunks, and horny badgers. The worst, and I mean the worst, is the old snake in the toilet.
Oh, that reminds me of something I was going to tell you about a horny pig that humped the corner of a canoe and jizzed all over this canoe. Brett sent me this video, and I'm like, I have to show Robin this.
Oh, well, you didn't show me.
Well, I will, though. This reminded me. I had forgotten until you were talking about
horny pig.
Yeah, and horny pigs. Actually, I don't know where that was videoed, but I swear we probably have some around here, too.
Let's see. When I moved the wife out here from the East Coast, the first thing I told her, well, one of the first things after I asked her to put out her filterless Pall Mall while I was pumping gas at Jiffy Trip.
Jiffy Trip is fine with somebody smoking Pall Malls. It's actually fitting.
Was to always look in the toilet before you sit down. Think about it. You're at your most vulnerable as you drop your behind down onto that seat. The last thing you want is to become a victim of the old snake in the toilet worry.
The old snake in the toilet trick.
Apparently, they can come up through the septic system, and people have found them curled inside the bowl. Oh, my.
Oh, and in washers, too. And dryers.
No shit.
Yeah. Oh. Well, the dryer's the easiest because it's got that out, like that vent. But
great. Something else to worry about.
Yes, you're welcome. They can come anywhere they want. They're a snake. You know, they're a snake in a grass. They're a snake in a toilet. They're a snake in a washer.
Snake.
It's a good old snake farm.
Snake farm. Sure sounds nasty.
Snake farm.
It's pretty much is. Snake farm. It's a reptile house. Snake farm.
It's a great song. If you haven't heard that,
Ray Wiley Hubbard.
Yeah, go check it out. It's one of my faves.
Well, K4 in OKC recently broadcast a story about
or KFOR. What? Nobody calls it K4. Who are you? It's KOFR.
Okay.
All those people are offended right now at you calling it K4.
Well, I only watch News 9 with whatever.
I can tell K4.
Tornado Payne.
I love that guy.
I love it when there's like serious weather going on. He goes into like psycho mode.
Oh, I mean, he gets into it. Oh, yeah. I think that's why I love it so much. Is it's like he's so happy about it, but it's not a good thing. But he's having a ball time in his life.
And then KFOR, of course, has Mike Morgan.
Yeah,
doing the happy hands thing across the front of his green screen. Okay, can I go now?
Yes, okay. I'm sorry. We were getting
recently broadcast occurrence, though this was in Thailand, the country, not Siam, Oklahoma. And for context, Thailand used to be Siam when it was well, it still is a kingdom, and it's right next to Lebanon, Oklahoma. See what you miss out? Grab a map, people. Look around. So anyway, our hapless Thai, in search of a little peace, sat upon his throne, anticipating nothing bad happening. He is truly king of his domain. Here in Oklahoma, we would expect someone to check that we were in the correct bathroom to match the picture on the door, and then hand us a bill for a porcelain facility replacement fee, the proceeds of which actually go to pay for Her Royal Highness Mary of Fallon's next cosmetic surgery. Yeah, she was governor back then, but anyway.
Did you see the Mary Fallon shirts, like failing
Oh,
Like
yeah.
Mary failing. It's like, that's so clever.
You know, I actually met her once, and she's actually a really nice.
Oh, yeah.
And then I felt like an ass for, having made fun of her. And
Sure. I I don't have any, quorums against old Mary Fallon, but it just was really funny that somebody was clever enough to make shirts that said that.
oh, and here's a necessary thing since the Oklahoma Attorney General has cut her off from his evidence fund. I swear to you, we're going to do, Mikey, we're back in the present.
Oh,
we're going
are
to do
we?
another podcast at some point about the freaking Oklahoma Attorney General's evidence fund. For as long as I've been here, I've been trying to figure out where that money goes. They get money from TSET to the
Uh-huh.
tune of tens of millions of dollars annually, and they direct it to the evidence fund. Nobody will talk about it. I had a friend of mine that was a judge up in Grant County. He won't talk about it. I actually found a guy who worked in the Attorney General's office. I tried to get an answer out of him. He won't talk about it.
Miss Robin, you're just gonna get us killed. That's where I'm going with this, I think. Anyhow.
Okay.
We'll talk about that.
Yeah,
I'm not
okay.
sold 100%.
But I digress. Back to hapless Ty. So the poor guy sits down and suddenly finds a python attached to his penis. Great googly moogly.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's his snake in his pants got a snake in the toilet.
Yeah.
They mingled in the porcelain throne there.
You go, yeah.
Oh, that's a visual. I'm just seeing a couple snakes trying to fight each other.
This is a dire circumstance brought on by evil diabolical serpent, methinks. So rescuers arrive to find the snake's head tied to the door of the bathroom with a piece of rope. The rest of it was still inside the toilet drain. Hapless Ty is, I'm sure, gripping his business and wondering why he can't wake himself from this nightmare. He lost a lot of blood, but somehow will survive. The toilet had to be disassembled to safely remove the snake, authorities said.
They're like, we're going to safely remove this snake that just tried to decapitate your genital. I mean, what is happening?
Yeah, what the fuck? Safely remove the snake? I'd have safely removed the snake, safe for me anyway, by blasting the goddamn toilet with a shotgun.
I see you in there with a shotgun.
It's the compounder's way of dealing with things. One Thai official pointed out that the snake was non-venomous.
Thank goodness, because you could have seen, like, his wiener swelled up, and then they couldn't get it out of the toilet.
Like that would make a damn bit of difference. I'll bet it was actually a female Thai official that said that. Repeat after me. All snakes must die. Die, snakes, die. He went on to say that the snakes are not harmful, but if you come across them, best to leave them alone. Again, what?
What?
One more time. All snakes must die. Die, snakes, die. This is a public service message brought to you by the Cosmic City blog. Remember, boys and girls, particularly boys, always look inside the toilet bowl before sitting down. The flesh you save may be your own, or words to that effect. Cousin Fred and I are headed to California later today. We decided to drive out there. So we'll be back on the stump with the Trump. What the hell rhymes with Hillary? Or picking dander with Sanders. No, that didn't work either. Well.
Hillary Smillery. There you go.
Woo-woo. That is all. Oh, did you hear?
What?
There are rumors going around she's going to run in another 4 years.
I had not heard that
What the fuck
rumor.
is going on in this country?
Snakes in the John.
Okay.
Actually, that was in Thailand, right? I guess. But there are snakes in the John here. We're just more apt to deal with it out here at the compound. So
Trust me, I check before I said every time. I always do. Okay.
I always do.
So that's it, Mikey. What do you think? We hope you folks conveniently... I'm sorry, I didn't give you a chance to answer. What do you think?
Well, I don't know what I think because you were just trying to blast through my thinking segment. And now I have nothing. No, I pretty much told you what I thought about this whole snakes in the toilet, snakes in the tank, in the toilet tank. I could do a song about it.
Oh,
Ooh, that's a good one, right?
that would be
That would be a good one.
snakes in the.
Snakes in the throne, and you can't go home because there's too many snakes in the throne.
Snakes must die.
I'll have to listen to some Riley. What is it?
Ray Wiley.
Ray Wiley Hubbard. Why do I always want to call him Wiley first? Ray Wiley Hubbard. I'm going to listen to him and get inspired and write a song about
Perfect.
snakes in the toilet.
Okay. If you have any questions for Mikey or myself about today's episode or any other darn thing, you can email us at mr.robin@mrrobinshood.com or mikey@mrrobinshood.com. Also, you can find us on Facebook at Mr. Robin's Hood Podcast. As always, you can also reach out to Mikey or me via Podophone at 580-827-0472. Maybe you just want to get something off your chest or your dick if you have a snake attack. You're feeling some
You
butt
just want to
pain.
get something off your dick because there's a snake attached to it.
Or if you're feeling some dick pain because of something we said during the
Or something that bit your dick.
give us a call. But know that we're not likely to answer because we're quickly becoming international podcast stars.
And running therapy sessions for people who have gone through this kind of trauma.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let us know where you are. We'll
You know,
put you on.
we'll come save you from the snake pit toilet that's at your house.
You can leave a voicemail. Text us if you have a question, concern, complaint, compliment, suggestion, death threat, whatever. Just don't be a dick about it. In the meantime, tell all your friends to listen to this podcast as though their lives depend upon it. As always, you can stream or download episodes of Mr. Robin's Hood podcasts wherever you usually find that sort of nonsense. We're on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, the Podbean app, Apple Podcasts, Podchaser, and YouTube. Just search for Mr. Robin's Hood podcast. You can also stream them directly from our Podbean.
And when we get 30 subscribers, I will make a video of Robin and a snake.
Oh,
But not doing that because that's mean as hell. But like, because he wants them to die so much, we're going to get one and like he's going to wear it around his neck if we get 30 subscribers on YouTube. So make it happen. I'll post the video. There's a snake farm at the compound.
you can also stream these podcasts directly from our Podbean website at mrrobinshoodpodcast.podbean.com for free. So we'll close now by reminding everyone, as we always do,
To go subscribe to our YouTube channel.
to stay hungry, stay foolish, stay weird,
And most importantly, check your toilets. Bye for now.